I'm joined now by the police chief of Houston, Art Acevedo. Chief Acevedo, it's great to have you with us there. Thank you very much for joining us. Let me start by getting your reaction to the rallying cry that we are now hearing in this country, because you have the mayors of New York and Los Angeles already pledging to cut their police budgets. And you're hearing folks on the street say defund the police. Give me your reaction to that.
Well, I mean, look, I think that that's a knee-jerk reaction, and it's a feel-good reaction. But the truth of the matter is that, you know, Mayor Turner here, Mr. Turner in Houston, and Mayor Lori Lightfoot in Chicago recognize what we know, because we're out in the communities every day, that the communities that need us most are the communities of color and poor communities, including poor white communities. And I can tell you from our perspective, with murders up 40% disproportionately impacting those same communities, our community don't want less police. They want good policing. They want to make sure that we hold bad police officers accountable. So I think that that's a false equivalence. There's no reason we can't do both, have a professional, properly staffed and trained police departments, and investments in the communities and our youth and our education and public health and everything else that we have so much disproportionality in. OK, so let me just ask you really quickly about that. It's not so much about defunding the police in that people don't want police. I don't think that is what people are saying, certainly in more mainstream circles. But what I am asking you about is specifically reprioritizing the purpose of the police and diverting funds from the police in some cases to social programs. As you know, budgets are not limited, especially after we've just seen this pandemic of the coronavirus. So hard choices need to be made. Can't cities reprioritize funding without sacrificing policing in the communities that you described? Well, I can't speak for every community, but I can speak for the city of Houston. The city of Houston in the last 20 years has grown by over 500,000 community members. That's 500,000. And instead of having more police officers, we really have been stagnant. So our ability to actually keep this community safe has been hampered by our lack of resources, and not to mention the fact that if we're not careful, the gains that have been made in terms of making policing better in this country through the training, through the proper resourcing, the equipment, can be lost. So again, coronavirus taught us that when the Congress was facing something that impacts all communities, rich and poor, white, black, brown, they printed money like it was going out of style. So this is not an either or proposition. It's about this country, starting at the Congress, having the proper priorities. And I promise you that if you start cutting the police in this community, the most diverse in the country, the communities that need us most are the ones that are going to be hurt most, and they will be the ones that will most loudly push back. I try to close a storefront here, and my community pushes back immediately. Again, it's not about less police. It's about good policing, and it's not an either-or proposition.
So let me just really quickly ask you about better policing then. How do you get better police officers that are better educated, rely on technology better, not quick-prone to use violence against unarmed people, regardless of the situation? And how do you get that police department to where it needs to be so that people who are saying defund the police could be satisfied with at least reform the police?
Well, look, it starts with we need to have some national standards. I just had a meeting with Congresswoman Bass. I've had meetings with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee here. There are a lot of things that need to be done. We need to peel off the most critical policies and training regimens, and we must have national standards for those policies and training regiments. It has to be 18,000 police departments doing it the same way. We can't have a hodgepodge approach, because what happens in Minneapolis affects Houston. What happens in Houston affects New York, and we don't live on an island. So we need to have national standards, and we're hopeful that that's what we're going to end up with once and for all.
And let me finally ask you about your city today. You provided a police escort for George Floyd's family. I understand that you also spoke with the family. Talk to us a little bit about that conversation, what you may have said to them, and how important is it for the city today to have this funeral?
Well, you know, George Floyd was reared here in Houston. A lot of folks know him and his family. A lot of folks in my police department know him and his family. And it's important for us as a community to actually lift up the family, support the family. And you know, some critics I'm seeing out there are saying, well, trying to cast aspersions. This is not about whether or not George Floyd lived a perfect life. This is about a man who was taken at the hands of police officers without excuse or justification, and we're actually honored to join our community in mourning a loss that shouldn't have happened. And today's focus will be on this family. And I can tell you that they know that this death has sparked a movement in this country, that people of different creeds, nationalities, colors, socioeconomic standing have all come together. And I think they recognize we have a watershed moment, and this death will not be in vain. And our promise to this family and to other families is that we're going to lead the charge as police chiefs and law enforcement to get it done, and then go beyond policing, but also look at the societal challenges facing too many communities that have to be addressed as well.
Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.